Right, Jazzy, you ready to go? Our first stop is just up the road in Grantham.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he's dressed appropriately for Scotland.
Yeah. Bye, 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 bye.
I always forget to zero the trip, but not this time. Reset. Trip B, I'm gonna reset as well. Right, so trip B can be the whole journey and trip A will be day by day. Excellent. We're off on an adventure. Do love a good supercharger. Now, first bit of news. Sense8, which was cancelled, and that is devastating to me, but they've kind of brought it back half. There's going to be a 2-hour special, probably some point next year, to kind of round off the storyline. I am so pleased, because I hate it when a series gets cancelled and you don't know how it's supposed to end. Yeah, so that's awesome news. Right, hello Jasper. You got your shoes back on now. So shall we have a cake for breakfast, Jasper? Oh, you're so good. It's not what you said a second ago though. You understand this is a special event, right, Jasper? It's just because we happen to be going on a trip together. You know, we're gonna make it fun. One naughty breakfast later. Now we're gonna drive to the Abington supercharger, but we're not gonna be able to get there in one go, which is fine, I know that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go remove charging stops, and that way, wherever we stop, we will know how much extra power we need in order to get to our destination. See, we only need an extra 30%, which we can easily get over lunch at an Ecotricity point. This is obviously major holiday season, which I had no idea. Maybe I'm crazy. Quick charge time. Ooh, they've updated the app. This is the first time I've used Ecotricity since they've changed to the new charging scheme. And look, running total, minutes remaining, and the cost. Right, we're gonna go grab some lunch now. And I would just like to add, Jasper has been an absolute angel so far. You see, the trick is to preload your child. You know, you spend about a week or two in advance explaining what's gonna happen and geeing them up to the idea. This place is heaving at the moment. I tell you what, the charging infrastructure is just so much better than it was just a decade ago. Oh wow, the chips are boiling, Jasper. Yeah, I remember like a decade ago, driving up to Scotland in an EV would take a good week. And even 5 years ago, when I did it with my Nissan Leaf, okay, they had quick chargers, but still, it was quite touch and go a number of times. These days, it's basically simplicity itself. Isn't it, Jasper? We covered 190 miles now, and it's taken us about 4 hours, hasn't it? Did you say 4 hours? This is the second time we've stopped, obviously, but this is lunchtime, and we managed to stop at exactly the point we want to, rather than having to stop at some inconvenient point in the journey. And I didn't really plan this bit at all. There's quick chargers everywhere. We're going to crack on with lunch because we're actually running out of time. Quick charger's going to be done before we are if we're not careful. Ready to go? What have you got there, monkey?
What?
Oh, that looks like fun. Diggers?
That's because I want to go to the digger boat.
And onwards and upwards. Not too much further to go. At least the weather is just, cracking. Always puts a smile on my face when it's sunny. So far, this journey is proceeding exactly to plan. Done it now, haven't I?
Yes.
Right, Jazzy. Jump out then, let's go to the loo. See how long we have to wait here. Right, careful of cars, monkey. 25 minutes until we can continue on our journey, and probably about 35-40 before I'll actually be comfortable to do that. Fingers. Essential sustenance procured. So I bought this for Jasper because he doesn't have an analog watch, and I figure it might be quite a good way for him to actually start to learn to tell the time. Just gotta work out how to, oh whoops, it's a pop watch, which I think means that it'll actually fit his little wrists. Awesome. Just quickly before we head off, I am really impressed with the way Tesla has expanded the supercharger network around the UK. 6 bays here. This one is fairly new, I think. Certainly the one that we used previously at Grantham, that opened about 3 weeks ago. And on top of that, I remember hearing a little while ago that they were going to double the number of superchargers in North America. So it looks like it's not just North America that's getting the extra superchargers, it's everywhere, which is awesome. I haven't used a charge your car, or charge places Scotland as I think they call it now, charger for like ages. So I'm hoping my card will still work. Let's see. I'm gonna put my top on, it's a bit nippy. We're in business. Right, we're gonna go grab some lunch. Dinner. Pizza time. How long will it take for a pizza? We're in a bit of a rush, aren't we, Jasper? Problem is the car is charging really quickly. Oh, that's a beautiful picture you draw in there.
Yeah.
We've only got 30 minutes left. Nice to finally see a charger that does more than 40 kilowatts, which is not ideal because it means the car's almost ready and we don't have pizza yet. Wait, what are you doing, monkey? Can you sit up properly, please?
I did a little best one.
Eat up quickly.
I am.
That was an amazing pizza. Come on, let's go back to the car. Yeah, when I came to Pitlochry last time, 2.5 years ago, more or less when I just got my Tesla, they had one quick charger at that point. Pleased to see that they've now got 2, which means that we have had the world's most rushed pizza ever. He's desperate to get the ice cream back. You have to be super careful. I do not want you to drop any of this. Here we go. I must need my head examined to let him eat that in there. Oh well, it's done now. Fully charged. That's the solution to different charging standards. Multi-standard chargers. Super careful. Don't drop any and make a big mess, alright? It's going to be a bit of a late night for him. Good thing he's being powered by ice cream today and other naughty things. Oh well, he's had a cracking day despite the fact he's literally woken up in the car and then he's going to come out the car and go to sleep. Poor kid. Hey, he's having a great time. It's all good. We've just been looking for a quick charger that's supposed to be here. There's another one over down the road that way. Well, I know where that one is, but it's locked and not accessible. We just need a 15-20 minute zap so that tomorrow morning we don't have to worry about it. This is one of those times where superchargers really show how superior they are to everything else. I actually stopped at the B&B briefly because it was just round the corner and asked them, where do I find a quick charge around here? I don't remember seeing this one on the CYC map at all. Start. Did I mention it is outrageously windy? Awesome. Right, this should only take about 10 minutes and then we will have enough power to reach the ferry tomorrow. And Jasper is entertained with a little bit of tablet, which I've been promising him all day long. See, the thing is, we could have charged today or we could have charged tomorrow on the way to the ferry, but I would rather just get it done, I think. Yeah, he has been amazing. Seriously, what an incredible child. Of course, I have been bribing him like crazy for the last 12 hours. And it's worked. Check this out. This is the one that we tried to find and failed. This is the one that was behind a locked gate. And we're currently parked around there in a car park. How is it Tesla seems to be the only charge point operator that can actually put the pin exactly where the chargers are? I mean, this particular one is like 0.2 of a mile away from where we definitely couldn't find one. We have now done 530 miles using 150 kilowatt hours with an average efficiency of 282 watt hours per mile, which is pretty good. We've stopped 4 times for an average of about, I'd say, 30 minutes. And this is actually the kind of 5th charging stop, but we're actually charging up for tomorrow. I mean, we had 123 miles in the battery. Tomorrow we need at least 95 to get to the ferry. It would have been enough, but I don't want to be driving around on my last few electrons. What if there's a diversion? It happens. I tell you what, I am extremely pleased we didn't drive to the ferry. Instead, we drove to a B&B, and then tomorrow we've just got a short drive to the ferry, because that would be really stressful. You know, having a deadline that you've got to reach, and it's 520 miles, and you can't predict the traffic, and you can't predict the 3-year-old, and then you've got to factor in all the charging time as well, so it makes the calculation more of a headache, certainly, than it would be if you could just think, well, worst case scenario, stop for 5 minutes in the middle for fuel. And that is one of the reasons why I think Tesla's nav needs to have waypoints. The car can tell you by automatically putting in superchargers, and it probably will get you there quickest, but it won't stop when you want to stop. I have a 3-year-old. I want to stop at lunch. I want to stop at dinner. End of. Even if that isn't convenient for the car and its charging scheme. And it's that flexibility that is missing with the current Tesla automatic supercharger routing system, which is why I tend not to use it. Yep. Come on. We're going to go to bed now. Check in. Obviously, I've got to get everything sorted with Jasper now, so I hope you've enjoyed today's blog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already. And follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog, where we're actually going to go north again and get on a ferry and go to Orkney. Fantastic. Bye. Don't want to forget this. Always wanted to take a shot like that.